I'm going to show you my top 5 balloons that I make at professional gigs. Stay tuned. Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to talk about my top 5 balloon animals that I make at my professional gigs. Now this list is a result of, over the years, making a lot of different types of balloons and finding the ones that get the best reaction. So every one of these 5 balloons are crowd pleasers. They're often requested. Many of them are kind of colorful, high profile. It's the kind of thing that you always want at a gig, so people see balloons and they know that there's an artist in the house who's making them. So let's start with number 1. A dog on a leash. Anybody who makes balloons will know that balloon animal dogs are always popular, and you will often find requests to make them. Now, I'm really surprised that I've never seen anybody else make this balloon, and it's not one I've ever seen at any carnival event where I've been working or even just walking around. So one day I just kind of came up with this and it turned out to be a huge hit, and it's something that I tend to make all the time. I'll show it to you right now. First of all, if you're watching this video, I assume you know how to make a dog, so I'm just going to whip through the basic dog balloon animal. The dog on a leash begins with a basic dog balloon. And here's where we add a second balloon. With your second balloon, it's very simple. All you're going to do is make a small basic twist at the end and inflate the balloon pretty much all the way to the end. Now, with a basic twist here, all you're going to do is wrap this around the dog and then lock it in with the basic twist. I like to give the leash a little bend. And there you have a dog on a leash. Kids love these balloons. They walk around, they like to kind of walk the dog and go around the restaurants and places where I work, and other people will ask for them. Very simple, quick to make. Just one warning though, if you're outside, let's say you're at a park or outside in at a carnival, it's in a parking lot, be careful with this one because kids will have a tendency to want to walk the dog around and bounce it off the ground. When you're inside of a restaurant or inside of a hotel ballroom, you should be fine. But once they go outside, they are going to pop eventually. So keep that in mind. If your party event is in a park with grass, this is not the balloon to make. Just one other thought. I think the reason why I came up with this is that it always seemed like it was a little awkward to just carry a dog around. You know, you just see people kind of holding it and kind of carrying it in different ways, maybe under the arm. And that was one of the reasons why I came up with this leash. It was because it just gave an easy way to hold the dog and walk around with it. So that's my take on a dog on a leash. Hope you enjoy that one. Number 2 is my most made balloon. It's a teddy bear on a heart. Now, of course, we teach that in another video, and the link is right below. But once I make a teddy bear balloon on the heart, it's a very high profile, colorful, and cute balloon animal. It does take a little longer to make. There are 3 balloons, but once you get really fast at making the bear, which is the most detailed part, you'll find that it's always great to have this one in your repertoire. Number 3. Swords. I think most of the times when you're performing at an event, people already know about balloon swords and will often request them. What's fun about the swords is that there's such a wide variety of swords that you can make. So I definitely prefer the two balloon sword that I teach in a video. This is the one I typically go to if I have enough time. But if there's a lot of kids, there are two swords. I call one a fencing foil, and there's another one that I call a saber. And these two are very fast to make. You can quickly blow up balloons and hand them to the kids. Sometimes at a party, you'll hand out swords, and the adults, the kids, are all chasing each other around with their swords and battling it out, and it's all good fun. Just one thought with swords. When kids are being real active with them, sometimes they'll take them into the bounce houses. You will get a lot of popping happening. So you may want to go with the balloon swords that are easier and faster to make. What's really cool about the swords as well is, let's say you're doing a birthday party, you can give all the kids a sword, and then for the kid who's the birthday honoree, you can make a far more elaborate sword and hand that out. So at least the birthday kid has a very special sword. So just something to think about. Monkey in a tree. This one checks off the boxes just as the teddy bear on a heart does. It's very high profile. It can be seen because it kind of rises above the crowd. It's colorful, and people really love it. They think the monkey is ultra cute. It takes 3 balloons. This one's typically a little faster to make than the teddy bear on a heart, but it's one that I always go to. I like to make at gigs, and it's always a crowd pleaser. People love them. Again, all the links are down below. Number 5 is actually a recent addition. I used to make a butterfly, which I do teach in a video, and it was a crowd pleaser, but this one is one I just came across and learned quite recently. It takes 3 balloons. It's a little more involved, and quite honestly, there's some tricky aspects to it, in particular trying to make the antenna come out just right. And I will be honest that I don't always nail it, but it's another high-profile butterfly balloon that's a real colorful sculpture, and it's a real crowd pleaser. Well, I hope you found this video useful. This is the result of many years of making balloons at restaurants and all kinds of events. These are the top 5 balloons that have risen to the top, the ones that are requested, the ones that seem to please the crowd the most. So I hope that you will benefit from my experience. Anyway, if you liked the video, you found it useful, please give us a like and please subscribe. We've got a lot more videos in the future, including those about how to perform balloon animals at gigs and how to even make money with balloon animals. So you won't want to miss them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.